Thank you for inviting me, and I feel deeply grateful for this. I've been working in artificial intelligence for almost 10 years now, and actually 15 years if I can count my undergraduate project. AI has grown exponentially in the past decade. It is touching our lives in ways we might not notice or expect. The moment AI felt real to me was not in a lab or at my work. It was in my kitchen. So recently I started using a cooking robot. It uses AI and intelligent automation to cook, chop, stir, heat, and follow numerous recipes. Practically, it can cook any dish given the ingredients. And the cherry on the top is my twin kids get to eat Sanjeev Kapoor menus every day without the risk of their food getting burnt. I don't claim I can cook well, but yeah, it has helped me. But this small moment made me realize something. AI is not coming. AI is already here, quietly woven into our daily lives. Every time you talk to Alexa or Siri, natural language processing and speech recognition is used. When we Google something, some form of AI is in the background to give you the best results. When you travel in airport through Digi Yatra, facial recognition and image processing is being used. Little complicated if we go further. If we are seeing surveillance of traffic, a combination of vehicular detection, person detection, and optical character recognition is used. Weather prediction, they used enormous amount of data on precipitation, air, wind, speed, direction, altitude, and so on, numerous variables. They feed it into an AI to get accurate predictions, both at local and global level. If you see Google Maps, which we all of us use, there's no one who, yesterday when I was coming, I was using Google Maps to reach the venue which I was given. So the Google Maps, a core GPS enabled navigation technology. It uses AI to predict traffic, optimize routes, and give recommendations to make our navigation efficient and intuitive. The list goes on. Seeing numerous possible AI applications around me made me wonder, where will AI work brilliantly and where will AI fall short? AI will work where there is more data. What does that mean? Let me explain. AI systems, particularly machine learning and deep learning, require vast amount of data to learn patterns, make accurate predictions, and improve on a particular task over specific amount of time. So they improve on performance on a selected task. Machine learning, which is a backbone of AI, the term itself is self-explanatory. We want machines to learn based on the knowledge or data given to it and make some decisions. Learning from data approach of machine learning has proven to be successful than old-fashioned AI, in which a human programmer explicitly codes instructions to get intelligent behavior. This raises another question: how much data is required to build an AI? To explain in perspective, if someone were to read 24 hours a day and did nothing in their lifetime, they would consume 8 billion words. Today, the most advanced AI consumed 8 trillion words in a single month of training. And this learning is expected to continue. That's quite a lot. So practically, what does that mean to us? It means we have access to a very knowledgeable AI through a conversational interface where we can communicate. It's a form of personal AI, a cognitive amplifier, if I can say so. Imagine each of us having access to a personal assistant, personal coach, a strategist, a lawyer, a doctor, 24 hours, anytime. This would make learning easier and also access to information or knowledge easier. Learning would become more faster. But there's a catch. What if I want this AI to do some work in real world? I want this AI to work something in real world. When it comes to this, there is a missing link. Our personal AI, which we are developing, can it have a real impact in the real world? This missing link between physical world and a personal AI. There we needed a bridge. The bridge between computing world and physical world. If you think a little more about it, this bridge is essentially robotics. AI is the brain and robotics is the body. Okay, so what is a robot? A robot is an agent in real world which can do 3 things, and it does these 3 things in a loop. Sense, perceive, act. It inputs the real life information in the form of through sensors. These sensors could be camera, lidar, radar, microphones, tactile sensors, and so on. It then takes this sensed information to make some decisions on how it is going to affect the real world. It plans and decides what to do, how to act. And then comes actuation. It actuates, meaning it moves something. Either it turns, it manipulates some object, it looks up, some sort of actuation it does. Once this happens, the loop is closed. It then updates, it senses changes in the world and updates its information and then learns in a continuous fashion. It improves the accuracy over time. For example, a self-driving car. It has sensors, it perceives the real world around it, where the other cars are, where pedestrians are, where stop signs are, and how fast are the pedestrians moving. Then what is the state in which this car is, particularly if you talk in state space, and then decides on what it should do to reach its destination. Then once it decides, it actuates, meaning it either steers towards that direction, brakes or accelerates. And this it does in a loop continuously. If you see from this point of view, many things around us are robots. Not just the robots which you see in fiction movies or others. Let me give another example. In our office reception area, we have a glass turnstile. Every time I approach it, it has sensors, camera, so it senses that I am approaching and it identifies me through a image classification algorithm fed into it. Once it identifies that I am Swapna, it looks up into the database to see whether I have access, which I should, of course, otherwise how can I work? It then it opens the turnstile so that I can enter. This is also a robot in a simplistic way. So, if you see robots in this way and robotic systems as a bridge between a physical world and real world. It opens up enormous opportunities and questions in AI. For some, what does it mean for intelligence to have a body? Can it help me calibrate high accuracy sensors not once but continuously? Can it help me assess the structural integrity of an unmanned aircraft before something breaks? Can it help me test my system in simulation thousands of times before I deploy in real life? Each of these questions may sound simple. None of them are. Each one is a science in itself, with its own failure modes as well as consequences. Because for these systems, the success is not measured by what the system can do. It is measured by what a system must never get wrong. If something goes wrong in these critical systems, then we see it as intelligence is not there. And that's why the next transformation will not come from smarter chatbots. It will come from intelligence that can touch, that can move, that can change the world responsibly. Thank you for your attention.